I'm Sheriff Rick Bradshaw. Thank you for joining us for this episode of Behind the Star.
Thanks, Sheriff Bradshaw. According to the Federal Trade Commission, people lost $851 million to phone scams in 2023. Scammers have figured out countless ways to cheat you out of your money over the phone. PBSO offers tips to protect grandparents from phone scams.
Hello?
Hi, Grandpa. I was in a bad car accident and I'm at the police station. The police are saying that I need to pay for the damages or I'll go to jail. I'm scared and need your help. Please don't tell my parents.
Wait, it doesn't sound like you. I can't hear you clearly. Your phone is breaking up.
My phone is breaking up and I have a cold. I was in a bad accident and I need money for damages.
You're in an accident. How much money do you need?
Wait a minute, who are you talking to? What's going on?
It's Randy, our grandson. He's in trouble. I can only hear every other word.
Oh, jeez.
He's scared and he says he needs money to pay for damages to someone else's car. We have to help him.
The officer wants to talk to you.
Put your phone on speaker, please.
Hello, I am Deputy Ron Smith. I am investigating your grandchild's case. To secure his release and cover the damages, we need a payment from you immediately. The fastest and easiest way is for you to get gift cards. Please go to the store and get 2 $500 gift cards. I'll stay on the phone while you go. Don't say anything to anyone. Then you can just give me the numbers when you get back into the car.
No, this is not right. This sounds serious. It feels odd. Why would a deputy call us and not call Randy's parents? And when did deputies start handling gift cards and asking for money? Something's just not right.
But what if it's true? What if Randy really is in trouble?
All right, I'm going to call the house. Hi. We just got a strange phone call from Randy that he's had an accident and he needs money. Do you know where he is? Oh, good. He's home. He's with his parents. This is a scam, and thank goodness we double-checked it.
Yes, thank goodness we did.
Hello, my name is Mark Goodman. I'm a corporal with the Volunteers Against Scam Team.
Hi, my name is Ron Sid. I'm a lieutenant with the Volunteers Against Scams Team, representing the Sheriff's Office in Palm Beach County.
Always verify with another family member if you receive a distressing call. And remember, it's okay to ask questions and to doubt.
Try mentioning a name other than your grandchild's name. If they repeat it back to you, you know it's a fake. Just hang up before you lose any money from this scam.
If you set up a code word, your family can all use it if something like this happens again. Together, we can guard against deception and keep our families safe.
And remember, scammers prey on your emotions. They are master manipulators and try to rush into something. As Sheriff Rick Bradshaw says, gift cards are for gifts and not for payment of anything else.
PBSO recently commemorated Day Against Trafficking in Persons. Human trafficking is a serious violation of human rights, and awareness is key to combating it. Learn and share the universal hand gesture for help. Hold your hand up, tuck your thumb into your palm, and fold your fingers down over it. If you see something, say something. Let's stand together against trafficking. Time now to profile our homeless intervention team. Their mission, besides helping those in need, is to educate law enforcement officers on how to approach and better assist those experiencing homelessness.
So my name is Adrian Maldonado. I'm a corporal with the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, assigned to District 1 Community Policing, and part of the homeless intervention team. So today, behind me, we're doing our third class of homeless intervention training. This class equips our deputies, other law enforcement agencies in this county to develop the skills and the mindset and the creativity to help people experiencing homelessness in Palm Beach County. I'm going to give you a quick tour of our facilities here. The face of homelessness has changed dramatically. It's no longer a lady or a guy holding a sign anymore. You're dealing with families like never before, elderly population. So this class gives these deputies and officers ability to get equipped to be able to help people out in their circumstances and situations.
So I'm helping organize some donations for the homeless. At one point in my time, I was on the street and I ran into Officer Maldonado, and he told me a little bit of his story, and months later I reconnected with him, and I've just been reaching out with him ever since. He's helped me, not just things that I need, but mentally, and been around, all around, good guy. I mean, I believe in myself, but it's really him, and he was doing this training class, and he had all these officers there, and they wanted to know. They wanted to learn, and it was just really quite amazing to know that they were there, you know, to get the ins and outs of what they can do to help. You know, little did I know that was happening. So I always thought one way of them, but until you really get to know everybody, you don't know what everybody's going through. And there's really a lot of good cops out there. Well, I really do owe you a lot, you know. But just the, you know, drive, just. You know, I really didn't realize there were so many good officers out there, you know.
The Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office announced the use of a new tool to improve the efficiency of PBSO deputies. Draft 1 harnesses the power of audio from our body-worn cameras to automatically generate report narratives. With more time for patrol duties, we are enhancing our commitment to public safety and efficient law enforcement.
This is Sheriff Rick Bradshaw. The Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office proudly announces it is among one of the first agencies nationwide to implement a report writing tool called Draft 1, and it's by Axon. Axon is the vendor that makes our body-worn cameras and car cameras. Draft 1 is cutting-edge technology. It's a tool that uses audio from the body cam to automatically generate a report and put the narratives in, which reduces the time the deputies spend on paperwork. This system not only enhances report quality with consistent grammar and clarity, but also allows the deputies to devote more time to patrol your communities. We're always looking for things that try to make you more safe. Thank you.
Missed our last career fair? No worries, we're still hiring crossing guards. If you want to make a difference in your community, apply online at pbso.org under the Careers tab.
Good morning. I'm Sergeant Rich Frankowitz with Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office. I'm the supervisor of the School Traffic Safety Unit, currently hiring approximately 30 new crossing guards for the opening of school this year. We encourage everybody that's interested in applying. You can apply with Next Staff, which is a contract company, and we get you started working in approximately 2 to 3 weeks. But at the same time, you can also apply with Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, and you can be processing for PBSO and Next Staff at the same time. The PBSO process is a little bit more lengthy and it takes a while. So in the meantime, we'll have you out there working, currently getting a paycheck, while working for Next Staff while your PBSO application is being processed. Our salaries range between $16 to $19 an hour. It is a part-time position, and you get weekends, holidays off. We have the opportunity that you could work 2 posts, so you'd ultimately end up working 4 hours a day. They can go right on the internet and they can just put in PBSO, and you'll come up to pbso.org and you will see on there where it shows applications or job opportunities. You just click on that link and it'll guide you through the application process, and you can do it right from your computer at home.
We are incredibly proud of Deputy Natasha Bradshaw and all the deputies and first responders who played a crucial role in saving the life of a local talented musician.
Sure. Just to understand, so the 911 call activated who? Because these are 2 different.
Yeah, so the 911 call goes through PBSO first, and then it goes from PBSO and it goes to fire rescue. So it's not uncommon to get both of us on these type of scenes. So we work together very often on these type of calls.
So originally I was not sent to the call, but because I was in such close proximity where our district is located to the temple, I looked on the map and I'm like, wait a second, that's like right there. So I made my way there, I parked my car, I started running in. There was an AD on the floor. I checked for his pulse. I advised on the radio there was no pulse. I started ripping off his shirt so I can apply the AD patches. I applied the patches. The machine started giving me commands, but there were so many people around him that I couldn't hear what he was saying until finally everybody backed off a little bit. The machine said to get everybody away. It was going to shock him. I moved the debris away, it shocked him, and then I started compressions, CPR, basically until fire arrived there. Especially this case, I really took to heart. So a couple of days afterwards, I reached out to his wife and I asked her, I wanted to see how he was doing and he was recuperating. And she then told me that he was in an induced coma and, he was doing well, but he was still recovering. And then being able to see here and meet him and see that he made it, and especially I have a family as well, and to know that he was able to, go back to his children, that means a lot. I'm just thankful that I was there for him at the right time, at the right moment, and that we were able to get the outcome that we got, because obviously we go to a lot of these calls where people don't make it.
Again, I want to thank you guys, first of all, for putting this together today, because I waited to hear the full story. I heard snippets and bits, and I'm forever grateful to each and every one of you. So being here and surviving this, situation where probably 99%, because of my condition, I could have been home watching Netflix and I heard of 2 people that were, and would not be able to have this conversation with you.
Did you know that 70% of out-of-hospital cardiac arrests happen at home? For that reason, our PBSO trainers took some time to teach our PBSO summer camp kids basic first aid, CPR, and the importance of knowing when to call 911. One of our deputies made a huge difference in the life of a Lake Worth Beach family by surprising them with a car. We couldn't be prouder of our generous team for making this happen.
This happened rather quickly. It was a blessing from the start. I received a phone call from a friend and coworker and was basically asked if we had a family or I knew about anybody that was in need of receiving a vehicle, as he and his wife were purchasing a new car.
So my wife and I recently were fortunate enough to purchase a new car, and I'm not really sure why, but we decided at the dealership not to turn the car in. I didn't know what the reason was, just there was something inside telling me not to trade it in. I didn't feel like the dealership was going to give me much for it, so I got home, and after thinking for a while what we were going to do with the car, Midori Robbins popped into my head. She seems to be heavily involved with the community and helping people.
Immediately, I thought of Shireen and her 2 children. She's a wonderful single mom, and her children emulate everything that would make any parent proud.
She explained their situation, the struggles that they've gone through.
They have been without a vehicle for approximately the last year. And despite that adversity, they all maintain a smile on their face.
Keelan volunteers his time at the food bank, which really touched my heart. And then to find out that every day when he was getting up for school, he was having to wake up at 4:30 in the morning and walk 6 miles to get to his bus to get to school. And despite all of the struggles that they've had, has a smile on his face every day. That's really what inspired me. I had Midori on speakerphone with my wife when she was telling us about the family. We didn't even say anything to each other. We just looked at each other and nodded and knew that this was the right thing to do, and this is the family to gift this vehicle to, because they could get so much out of it.
I am super grateful, super thankful, because you chose me to give the car to, and that is extremely blessing.
This is truly the miracle that this family very much deserves.
Check out your new car.
It is with heavy hearts that we extend our deepest condolences to the Lake County Sheriff's Office and the family of Master Deputy Sheriff Bradley Michael Link. Deputy Link, who tragically lost his life in the line of duty while responding to a disturbance call, was a dedicated public servant. Our thoughts and prayers are with all those affected by this tremendous loss. Our hearts go out to the Lafayette Police Department and the family and friends of Senior Corporal Segas Jolivet, who lost his life in the line of duty during a SWAT operation. He leaves behind his wife and 5 children. We send our thoughts and prayers during this incredibly challenging time. Our most sincere condolences to the Broward County Sheriff's Office on the loss of Deputy Anthony Zaorowski, who died in an off-duty motorcycle crash. Our thoughts and prayers are with his loved ones and his BSO family. Welcome back to Behind the Star. Palm Beach County Deputy Jason Coker received a call about a woman delivering a premature baby at a church in Palm Beach County. He rushed to help in the delivery.
Friday, June 14th, I was getting ready for work, and we normally don't work on Fridays, so I was honestly in a little bit of pain, and I probably would have normally stayed home from work on a day like that, but I was the only one coming in to open the building. We had been hosting PBSO's summer camp, and by the time I got to the church, the pain was pretty bad, and I was over there in the restroom, and I just suddenly felt a lot of pressure and a lot of pain. And within just a few minutes, all of that just turned into my baby girl being here. In that moment, no part of me thought that I was giving birth. I thought I was having a miscarriage. And I was on the phone with dispatch, and they were walking me through what to do to give her chest compressions, and it was just me. It was like 8 a.m. I was by myself. Deputy Coker was already on his way for summer camp, and I heard him knocking on the door. Kristen, I heard the call on the radio, what's going on? And I just remember being just so lost in that moment, and I just yelled for him to come in. And he came in, and my phone had fallen on the floor, and I couldn't even think straight anymore. And he was helping talk to dispatch and giving chest compressions to my baby for me. And I'm sure it was all quite a blur, I don't really remember, but I think he was easily there for a few minutes before the EMTs showed up. So had I stayed home, I would have been home alone longer with her. And I'm so grateful that he was there, because he was able to bring me so much peace, and I know he helped my baby girl by being there sooner than anybody else.
As we close the doors to another successful PBSO summer camp, we want to thank Sheriff Rick Bradshaw and all the community partners who made these fun days possible. We also extend our deepest gratitude to the School District of Palm Beach County. Our PBSO summer camp youth had an exciting opportunity to visit the Palm Beach Zoo. This visit provided our campers with educational and engaging experiences, fostering a deeper appreciation for wildlife. During the trip, the campers participated in interactive exhibits, learned about animal conservation efforts, and even had the chance to get up close with some of the zoo residents. A huge thank you to Mr. Cox for making it possible for our camp kids to visit the Cox Science Center and Aquarium. This experience gave our campers a deeper appreciation for marine life and the sciences. The Cox Science Center and Aquarium serves over 500,000 visitors annually. The Belglade Library, which provides the summer reading program for our PBSO summer camp youth, hosted an appreciation day for the children. The Belglade Library presented PBSO with a certificate of appreciation for all we do in the Glades community. Harmony in the Streets Mobile Camp is a partnership we have with the Florida Sheriff's Youth Ranches. Kids enjoy a full week of crafts, games, and activities, all while building bonds with their local deputies. We love this opportunity to create lasting and positive relationships with the children in our county. At our PBSO Sports Academics and Mentoring Summer Camp, the kids recently took part in an essential safety session on Don't Talk to Strangers. This vital lesson was designed to teach young people how to recognize potentially dangerous situations and the importance of staying alert around unfamiliar individuals. And the campers also hit the rink for a fun-filled day of roller skating. It was an incredible experience, bonding with the kids, seeing their smiles, and sharing a lot of laughs. These moments remind us why we do what we do. Thank you to everyone who helped make this day special. PBSO recognized National Parents' Day, which celebrates the importance of parenthood in building a strong and stable society. We want to use this opportunity to introduce our multi-part series called Inside the PBSO Families.
I am Lieutenant Mirko Ivanovich. I've been with the agency almost 20 years, and I'm currently assigned as a watch commander for the agency.
My name is Matthew Ivanovic. I was hired by PBSO in 2022. And I'm a deputy sheriff for the agency.
Having children is a large responsibility for any person, not just in law enforcement, but as a parent and in life in general. There is a great deal of risk in this job, and oftentimes we do the best to mitigate that risk, and there are occasions where it doesn't work and somebody gets hurt.
It's something that I really wanted when I was younger. Then he kind of showed me some more facets about the agency, and that's when I really fell in love with it.
I'm Sheriff Rick Bradshaw, and I'm pleased to announce that text to 911 is now available in Palm Beach County. Even though this technology is now available, it's important for you to still call when you can and text when you can't. And here's a few things you need to know about text to 911.
When should you text? Texting to 911 is an option for individuals that are deaf, hard of hearing, have a speech impairment, or in an emergency situation where a voice call is not possible. With texting to 911 now available, why is it still so important to call? When seconds matter, a conversation is the best and fastest way for a dispatcher to retrieve and deliver life-saving information. There is no replacement to the calm voice on the other end of a line in a true emergency. How does it work? Your phone must have a data plan that supports texting. Find the text icon on your phone. Tap New Message, type 911, no space or dash, in the To field. Make sure to include the street address, city, and/or town. Include the type of emergency, police, fire, or medical. Currently, our system is not capable of receiving photos or videos, just plain text messages. Do not send a group text. And do not use acronyms, abbreviations, or emojis. 911 responders will reply to your text. If your text didn't go through, you'll receive a message letting you know.
Also, remember that calling or texting to 911 when it's not an emergency and it's on purpose could be a crime. It can distract attention away from people who truly need help. Don't text and drive ever. And lastly, please remember, call when you can, text when you can't.
For more information on Text to 911 in Palm Beach County, visit us at www.pbso.org/text-to-911.
And now, some news and notes from around PBSO. We received an incredible letter of support from a resident who writes, "To the deputy who stopped my crying toddler. Not only did she stop crying, but she also couldn't stop talking about how much she loves the police. Please know you are appreciated." Our community policing deputies from Delray Beach, West Boynton Beach, and Boca Raton teamed up with Eat Better, Live Better to distribute groceries to over 500 families. The organization is dedicated to providing access to fresh produce, healthy groceries, and nutritional education to the communities we serve. The Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office celebrated National Intern Day. Sheriff Rick Bradshaw and PBSO welcomed 3 college students from the University of Central Florida, Florida Atlantic University, and Palm Beach State College, along with a high school senior from Wellington High School. These students were given the opportunity to gain hands-on experience and insight into the operations of a major law enforcement agency. A reporter anchor for a local TV station reached out to us with a heartfelt concern for a woman she often sees at the bus stop in West Palm Beach. Our PBSO homeless intervention team helped to bring hope back into her life, and now she's been accepted into a shelter program. If you'd like to assist or contact our PBSO homeless intervention team, email homelesshelp@pbso.org. On behalf of Sheriff Rick Bradshaw and the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Foundation, we want to thank Mr. Thomas Hartzog for his generous donation of $6,000 to our scholarship program. His support helps us provide educational opportunities to deserving students in Palm Beach County. Thank you to the Palm Beach Hindu Mandir Dharmic Summer Camp for allowing us to be part of their efforts. We appreciate the initiative to have kids learn about our agency and how we can help them. Thank you to our valued community partner, Wawa, for their incredible support. Recently, they generously sent coffee and treats to uplift the spirits of our deputies in the West Boynton Beach Station. This kind gesture demonstrates the strong bonds we have in our communities. Our PBSO Honor Guard recently attended the Washington, D.C. Police Week annual memorial to honor the hundreds of officers who gave the ultimate sacrifice. PBSO is also proud of a special moment at the event, as Detective Clarence Bud Backherm's name was engraved on the National Law Enforcement Officers Memorial Wall. Congratulations to our PBSO Therapy Dog Unit for being honored with the 2024 Pet Hall of Fame Award by the Florida Veterinary Medical Association. We are incredibly proud of our dedicated team and their amazing therapy dogs for their exceptional service and all they're accomplishing in their short period with the agency. Thank you for making a difference every day. Our Corrections Division recently hosted Leadership Del Rey and the Criminal Justice Commission for a behind-the-scenes tour of our main detention center. The tour offered an in-depth look at our daily operations, security measures, and rehabilitation programs, highlighting the dedicated men and women who serve in our Corrections Division. Thanks for the visit. Recently, we joined the Okeechobee County Sheriff's Office and the organization Cops Helping Kids at Peace Lutheran Church in Okeechobee to help support the family of fallen PBSO Deputy Sheriff Chad Easterday. Cops Helping Kids presented Mrs. Easterday, Chad's surviving wife, with a $2,000 personal check and 4 $200 Walmart gift cards. At PBSO, we treat each other like family. Thank you to everyone who helped make this possible. Congratulations to Communications Officer Nicholas Moore. Nicholas has been recognized at the National 911 for Kids Heroes Awards ceremony. It highlights the outstanding 911 dispatchers across the country. We're incredibly proud of Nicholas's dedication and service. Now, back to you, Sheriff Bradshaw.
Okay, that'll do it for this episode of Behind the Star. On behalf of the men and women of the Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, thank you for watching.